Young Thug, you in trouble. The leader of the I Hate Snitches movement has been caught, allegedly. But right now, it's not looking so good for him, as all these audio and video recordings of him are coming out, of him saying a lot of information to the police. The same thing he preaches against, and was going so hard at other people, calling them rats, saying no one should mess with them, just like these guys. Gunna, oh boy. Ever since that video came out with Gunna having to confess that YSL was a gang, Young Thug has been mad at him, going at Gunna every chance he gets in a public light. The same plea deal Gunna took is the same one Thug's brother Funk took, but he wasn't going so hard at his brother, just mainly Gunna, and was even trying to sabotage his career behind the scenes, like trying to blackball him. Cause the first incident was when Gunna's album was about to come out. Thug was talking to Lil Baby and telling him that he wants to drop his album on the same day as Gunna to shit on his rollout, and this was while he was still locked up. But he tells Lil Baby, yo Wham, if you're thinking about responding to the little shit that Buddy put out, I want you to respond on my album. I'm dropping this spontaneous album on the same day he drops his album.
Yo, hey Wham, if you thinking about responding to the little shit that Buddy put out, I want you to respond on my album. I'm planning this I'm gonna drop this spontaneous album on the same day you drop this album. I'm gonna name that shit Business is Business.
Then on another call with Lil Durk, he tells him the same thing about dropping on the same day Gunna drops his, and says, hey Durk, I'm dropping this surprise album on the same day Buddy drops his album. If you feel like you wanna reply to what the nigga is saying of something, man, don't do it. Drop it on my album.
Hey Durk, I'm dropping a surprise album on the same day that fuck nigga drop. I need a verse from you. Surprise album on the same day Buddy dropped his album. I want you and Wham on the same song. Sing your verse in. I love you, bro.
So you see, he was already plotting on Gunna's downfall, trying to recruit others to help him. Then fast forward to when Young Thug finally comes home from prison and automatically starts dissing Gunna on social media, talking about, Gunna, stop acting like we friends on the internet. I don't know you, my guy. Just trying to antagonize Gunna and slow his motion down. But it has not been working and almost backfiring on Young Thug, because ever since he's been out of prison, all the music he's been putting out has been trash. Meanwhile, all of Gunna's music has been fire, and everyone is saying this. Seems like Thug is worrying about the wrong things, trying to push the narrative of Gunna being a rat, and we're seeing how it's backfiring. YFN Lucci. Now this situation was very strange, and I talked about it on a different video, but Young Thug and Lucci has some real street beef, which ended in some people's lives being taken, and they both have attempted harm on each other. So this beef seemed like it was gonna end deadly, but eventually both of them got locked up. But when YFN Lucci finally came home from prison, Lil Baby was having a concert and brought Lucci on stage with him to perform. And this was very odd, because remember what Thug says, whatever Wham says goes, aka Lil Baby. And in this situation, Wham brought YFN Lucci on stage with him, one of Young Thug's deadliest ops. But when Thug was beefing with Lucci, Thug was trying to rally everyone in Atlanta to go against him, but that didn't work because Lucci has his own ties. Now to fast forward to the concert, Lil Baby, Thug's brother from another, is on stage with the ops that try to kill him. Meanwhile, he's still angry at Gunna. It just wasn't making any sense, and it still doesn't. And in response of everyone questioning if Baby was going against Thug to bring Lucci on stage, Thug posted a photo of Lil Baby on Instagram with money. So I guess that's his subtle way of saying that it's all about the money? I don't know. This just seems very hypocritical, being so angry at Gunna when his brother Funk took the same plea deal. P from QC. In the midst of all this ratting speculation being thrown around, an old audio between Young Thug and Lil Baby surfaced, and in it he's talking about how P is a rat and that Lil Baby should be careful and distance himself from him. Wow. Yo, Young Thug was going all out to calling people rats. Why is he so obsessed?
He did the same thing P did. Stood up in court. Man, that was Wham, that what you ever get too, rocking with the rat. And you be preaching about that shit too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. You dead wrong about that anyway. Rat, bro. I understand all that help put you on. Listen, man. That's a rat. I don't give a what happened. That nigga give me $1 million. Man, you're a rat. Whatever you talking about. You got somebody to send the chain gang.
So after this leak, P posted a message on Instagram, responded back to Thug and says, imagine some broke ass rats like Young Thug and PB Ratsko trying to run a rat narrative on me and all my niggas that I love running with these hoe ass niggas, knowing how these niggas talk about me. I'm gonna say this for the last time, I'm not no street nigga. I'm a tax-paying citizen that's running a business and taking care of my family. All the street niggas is broke, dead, and in jail. Why do y'all continue to glorify this shit? Streets been dead. Young niggas gave the street a bad name. And by the way, I ain't never been in no courtroom on no nigga. Sat in the interrogation room running niggas' names. And I don't speak on the dead, so I don't care enough to explain the situation. Yeah, boys the police. Y'all niggas mad cause you're not me. Yo, P is not having none of Young Thug's nonsense. And this nigga is a street nigga, but he knows how to move in silence. Don't let him fool you. But this is just another example of how Thug was trying to destroy behind the scenes, trying to plant seeds into Lil Baby's head about his label owner P. Rich homie Quan, rest in peace, man. But after him and Thug fell out, Thug was on a mission for other Atlanta artists to not work with Rich homie Quan and was trying to blacklist him. From all the interviews, it seems like Rich homie was really trying to fix his relationship with Thug, but Thug just didn't give a damn and they never had the chance to, as Rich homie Quan died when Thug was going through his court litigations. Future, they're both cool now, but once upon a time they had a quick beef. Not sure how serious it ever was, but it was really about music. Around 2015, both of them were dropping hits back to back, lighting the streets on fire. And then Metro Boomin had tweeted something saying, every day I wake up, new mixtapes are falling out the sky. I think we all know where the trend came from. And for some reason, Young Thug took it as a diss, and maybe it was a diss, I don't know. But Thug responds back to Metro saying, hey Metro, who you referring to? Put some names on that shit, little boy. A nigga music couldn't ever sound nowhere near mine. I'm Michael and he's Tito Jackson. So Thug started popping off, and Future finally responded saying, you will never have the juice like that. And Young Thug says, what juice? Oh okay, the juice Metro ran with. And the next morning, Thug tweeted Metro again saying, Metro, I'ma beat the shit out of you, fool. So there was back and forth on both sides, but nothing came out of it. As you see, Thug and Future are cool, as they were hanging out when Thug got out of prison recently. But around the time when the situation was happening, Thug was calling around Atlanta telling people not to mess with Future. So it's very ironic that all this is now happening to Thug, who seems to be the ringleader in the Atlanta circle, because his influence is heavy with Lil Baby, 21 Savage, and a bunch of other artists. He was using some of his influence to turn others against each other. Is Gunna the real reason behind all these now surfaced leaked prison phone calls with Thug? Because these are coming out of nowhere in the midst of calling everyone a rat. Very, very interesting, but Atlanta niggas is in shambles because of this, and it's funny watching everyone scramble. It's only getting worse from here, folks, for Young Thug, but let's see how he gets out of this one. Yeah man, thanks for watching the video. I'm gonna catch you on the next one.